So far we have discussed two methods. The first was the prime factor method and the second long division method. Now there is also a third method which is called the repeated subtraction method, and this is normally used only if it is specified in the question that find out the square root of a number by repeated subtraction method, because this is a long method as compared to the long division or even the prime factor method. Let us for example find out the square root of 64 by this repeated subtraction method. Now in this repeated subtraction method we have to keep subtracting the numbers. First we are going to subtract with 1. So 64 minus 1 we get 63. Then whatever is the answer 63, we will subtract 3 from it, the next odd number. 63 minus 3 we get 60. Then 60 minus the next one, that is 5, these are odd numbers, we get 55. Then next we have 55 minus the next odd number, that is 7. So 55 minus 7 we get 48. Then 48 minus the next odd number after this is 9. So 48 minus 9 we get 39. After 39, the next odd number here 9 is 11. So 39 from here, subtract 11, we get 28. Then 28 minus the next odd number after 11 is 13. So we get 15. Then 15 minus the next odd number after 13, 15. 15 minus 15 is 0. So this repeated subtraction method has to be followed till we get the final answer as 0. So once we get the final answer as 0, we have to count the number of steps. So this was step number 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So at the 8th step we have got the final answer as 0. So we can say that square root of 64 is 8. So as I told before, solving this question, this method of repeated subtraction will only be used if it is specified that it has to be done by this particular method. Otherwise we always prefer the long division method or the prime factor method. Let us take another example of this method. We want to find out the square root of 25. So start with the number 25. The first number, odd number is 1. 25 minus 1 is 24. Then we have 24 minus after 1 the next odd number is 3. So 24 minus 3 we get 21. 21 minus next odd number 5, this becomes 16. 16 minus after 1, 3, 5 the next odd number is 7. So 16 minus 7 we get 9. Then finally 9 minus after 7 the next odd number 9 we get 0. So once we get 0 we stop the process, count the number of steps 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. At the 5th step we have got 0. So we can say root of 25 is 5. So this is called the repeated subtraction method.